During the Flash Season 7 finale, we all witnessed a turning point in Barry's speed, where the Scarlet Speedster has without a doubt claimed the title of being the fastest man alive, and it's not even a close competition between the speedsters anymore. And this was by making his arch enemy Bart, aka the Reverse Flash, look frozen when Barry was in Flash time defending against his arch enemy. With Thawne not being able to process what he has just experienced due to his shock, Thawne wondered how Barry was able to do what he was able to do, only to find out that Barry just got faster, whereas Thawne didn't, and Thawne promises that the next time they meet, he will be faster too. But how will the Reverse Flash achieve that speed to top the Scarlet Speedster? Yo, what is going on guys, Flashverse here, and welcome back to another video on the Flash Season 7 as well as the Flash Season 8, and this will be my first theory video talking about the Flash Season 8, where I will be theorizing about how Thawne could get faster by the time him and Barry next meet, and yeah, I will just be talking about Thawne's next return in general. But before I go over anything, however, you guys don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so you are aware of more Arrowverse content coming your way. So yeah, during the latest episode of The Flash, that being the Flash Season 7 finale, Season 7 episode 18, titled Heart of the Matter Part 2, we all witnessed one of the most insane scenes this show has pulled by literally showing us how incredibly fast our Scarlet Speedster, Barry Allen aka The Flash, became after the Speed Force gave him a boost in speed. After the defeat of Godspeed, we were left with a confrontation between the Flash and his arch-enemy, the Reverse Flash, where Thawne says that the fight is between the Flash and himself, and that he has been waiting for this moment for a long time. And obviously Thawne didn't get his chance to take down the Flash during Season 6. So yeah, it's been a while since the Flash and the Reverse Flash last fought each other, because that was during the Season 5 finale. But yeah, we have the Flash warning Thawne to walk away while he still can. During this scene, Thawne did not know that Barry had this speed boosted, which is why he charges towards Barry with a punch, because he cannot wait any longer. He wants to take down his arch enemy so badly, so he goes for the punch. However, things didn't go as planned, because Barry made Thawne look embarrassing due to how much faster he became, which was such a sick scene. All of us literally lost our minds during this scene. But after finding out that the Flash just got faster, Thawne promises Barry that he will be faster when he next returns, but how exactly can he do that? So yeah, I do have a couple of different theories in regards to how he could get faster. Obviously, these are just theories. I'm not saying that these will end up happening, so please take that into account before, I go over the theories and you guys get excited because of a specific theory which I mentioned, and the outcome could end up becoming different. So yeah, these are just theories. I'm not saying it's going to happen, so yeah, please take that into account before I get into the actual theories itself. So one way Thawne could get faster is to try and get his negative speed force to draw more energy from the Speed Force. So we know the negative Speed Force is an artificial source of energy powered by negative emotions, which gives a speedster the ability to run in super speed only, which is the reverse of the Speed Force. So with negative emotions, with hatred, so it basically corrupts you instead of you just becoming a regular speedster. Now, the way this negative Speed Force works is that it harnesses negative tachyons, but rather than slowing the speedster down, the negative tachyons allow a speedster to siphon tachyons from the Speed Force like a parasite in order to accelerate their own movement. Meaning that the only reason the negative Speed Force works is because it draws energy from the Speed Force itself. And Cisco once mentioned that negative tachyons siphon positive tachyons, thus stealing speed from the Speed Force, which is further evidence which supports the fact that the two forces are connected, in the sense that the negative Speed Force draws energy from the Speed Force, which the other speedsters use. Now, during the finale, we know that the Speed Force went into the negative Speed Force to bring the Reverse Flash from his spirit back onto his well-apart body, meaning there is a way for them to tap into one another. So maybe Thawne figures out a way to open some sort of a gateway into the Speed Force, so that the more he runs or the more he uses his speed, the more energy the negative Speed Force draws from the Speed Force. Now obviously Thawne can't exactly run through the Speed Force itself because A, it is powered by all positive emotions rather than negative emotions, and that is the reason why Thawne is not going to be able to go through into the Speed Force itself, because he is powered by hatred, negative emotions and stuff like that, which is how his Speed Force works. But what Thawne is able to do is that he can absorb more positive tachyons for his Speed Force to corrupt. Now we know that Bart Thawne is arguably the smartest person on the show, so maybe there could be some sort of a way where he creates some sort of tech or formula which allows him to run faster. We do know that in the earlier seasons of the show, we had some sort of devices which allowed speedsters to run faster. For example, the Tachyon enhancement. And that was obviously brought in by Bart Thawne after he stole the first Tachyon enhancement from Mercury Labs and eventually uses it as his own in order to run faster. But now we obviously see Barry use it now and again in certain situations. Obviously during season 7 it ended up getting destroyed. So if Thawne was to use any sort of Tachyon enhancement, he's going to have to create his own, because the actual Tachyon device ended up getting destroyed and it's been modified in order for the time travel mission during season 7 and eventually allows August Hart to achieve his organic speed. Now obviously Bart Thawne is a very smart guy. He's more than capable of being able to create one of his own, and obviously he's from the year 2151, so yeah, his mind is just totally more advanced than anyone else we have on the show because of how smart he is. And because of all the knowledge he has from not only his timeline but the years prior as well, up until the 21st century. But also is the only individual to have the most knowledge on the Speed Force itself, because we do know that he has studied the Speed Force and how it works to so much of an extent that he knows a lot about it. Bart can use Tachyon enhancement to not only run faster, but it allows him to siphon more positive tachyons off the Speed Force in order to change it into negative tachyons for Thawne to run faster. In the earlier seasons of the show, we not only found out that a speedster can run 4 times faster than they have ever ran, but Bart also did say that if one properly harnesses tachyon particles, they can use them to move faster than light and be invincible. And since the tachyon enhancer is destroyed, we could have it so that Bart is able to create a new and a more powerful tachyon enhancer so that it helps him run faster, because we know that if anyone is going to be able to do this off tech, it is Bart Thawne, or like Cisco and Chester, but Bart will definitely be able to do it, in which Barry confesses to that during season 2. He said that if anyone's going to teach me how to run faster, he is the only one to do it. So what if Thawne manages to find a way to properly harness tachyon particles, and that is how he will be able to match Barry's current speed with a new tachyon enhancer. That could also be something that works. Now obviously you can mention a velocity formula as well, which helps someone to temporarily and to artificially boost their connection to the Speed Force. We do know that August Hart was able to create his own binding agent for his serum, which allows his velocity formula to seem more permanent and more long lasting than that of a regular velocity formula like Velocity 9 or Velocity X. But the thing with this is, Thawne is already an organic speedster, meaning he could already go faster than those who use velocity formulas, so he could even go fast without a serum. However, as we do know, a velocity formula could also allow a speedster to boost their connection to the Speed Force temporarily, so the more speed that is boosted, the more tachyons would be siphoned from the Speed Force, and therefore the more the negative Speed Force can draw from the Speed Force. But who knows, those are the only, speed enhancing things which were introduced on the show until now. So those are the only 2 things we can theorize about if Thawne was to get faster. Obviously, as I keep saying, Thawne is incredibly smart. He will be able to do this with or without tech. We do know that Thawne will be able to do this. It's just the case of how he will do it. We do not know, but these are the only 2 theories I could come up with, because those are the only 2 speed enhancing things which we had introduced on the show since the show started pretty much. But in regards to Thawne's next return, we don't exactly know when it is. We do know that Eric Wallace during an interview said that Thawne is a man who keeps his promises, so he will be back, but this doesn't exactly confirm that he will be back for The Flash season 8. Obviously he could appear for like 1 or 2 episodes and just face off the Flash with his increased speed, but also his next return could also be during season 9. He might not even appear during season 8. Maybe his appearance during the finale of season 7 was just a setup for him to next return. We do know that he will be the main villain for the final season for sure, whenever that is. That's 100%. There is no having a final season without having the big bad of the whole show as the main villain for the final season. So Reverse Flash is going to be the final villain when the series ends. However, we will put a question mark in regards to his next return on the show. He has returned for every single season almost, except for season 4 if you don't count the crossover. So he could appear on season 8 as well, we don't know. But yeah, I'm very excited to see Thawne again. Hopefully they will explain how he was able to become faster if there was a new way which they introduced during their next encounter. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please give a like and subscribe. Be sure to tell me in the comment section down below if you guys have any other theories in regards to how Thawne could get faster. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.